information only. So if you want to invest in something,
Hi,
there's
Scott.
a lot of
Pretty
people
good.
here
Thanks for being
who
here, man.
will help you.
You're welcome.
And there's some people here who have those designations. I'm not that person. I just do this because I have another job outside of real estate investing, and investing happens to be my retirement, essentially. Okay, Greater Dayton RIA, I'm sure you've seen this before, but we're a nonprofit. We've been around since 1980, I think it is, so we've been around a bit. I think I'm the 12th or 14th president, something like that.
Heck, I'm just put in front.
We have volunteers. I'm a volunteer. I don't get paid anything for doing this. The reason I do it personally is for networking. There's been many times that I've been in looking at a property, thinking something wasn't right, and was able to call somebody else who was also a member here, who was a lot more experienced than I was at the time, and was able to set me straight. And sometimes it saved me many thousands of dollars, because I was able to have somebody I knew who was a professional at this or that, or had been down this pike before. So I like to say we all, I've got the t-shirt and I've got the whip marks to prove it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but we're all broken up into committees. You can volunteer if you feel like that. I've been the education, I've been a lot of different, I've been the vendor chair, I've been a lot of different chair positions, but I've been the education chair for a while, because first of all, I like doing this. And, but, again, we're broken up into this type of organization. Feel free to volunteer. Some of the volunteering, you can learn a lot more. I mean, sitting with, 15, 20 people, some of them, have a lot of questions, and questions I never even thought to ask, and I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, so we're going to start a little bit. There are two types of actual investors. There's the type of investors you hear about in the Wall Street Journal, and you see in all the press, and they own stocks, they own real estate trusts, they own hedge fund money. Ultimately, at some point in time, they're making money from the real estate investments, but they don't own any properties. We own properties. We physically own the property, or we physically control the property. Right now, I'm controlling 19 different properties. I don't own any of them. We'll talk about how that works. And then I physically own, my company physically owns properties, and then my partners and I physically own other properties. There we go. Okay. There we go. I don't remember this thing goes the wrong way. Back. There. Okay, main investing techniques. Well, there's wholesale. Like you said you do. You get a property under contract, and then through a number of different steps, you sell to somebody who's interested in rehabbing it. Then there's retail, which is what I normally do, and that is I buy a property and then I sell the property after I fix it up. And there's also, you can wholesale to people who want to buy and hold. Housing provider is like a landlord. Notes are what I just talked about. So I own a mortgage note on a property. I'm getting paid because I gave them money to buy that property, and they're paying me on a note, and I'm getting a return. So instead of my money sitting into if you can come up towards the front, I'll lose my voice before this is all over. If you can understand that what a bank does when you buy a house, you sign two things. You sign a mortgage and you sign a note. Okay? The mortgage says you will pay. The note says how you will pay and who you will pay. So I own the notes for those properties. Some of them are from builders that are building the property, and so they're borrowing money from me or from my group that I'm part of. There's multifamily, there's lease option variations, there's private investors. We'll get into some of those. Again, this is a top level type of discussion. Every one of these areas have their own courses. You want to learn how to be a wholesaler, it's a 3-day course.
Greater Dayton REIA is a great source of information for real estate investors. You can learn what you need to do to succeed. You can learn the different opportunities that there are in the marketplace, and you can meet a lot of people that know about this from their own experience.
It's a fantastic organization because you can network with more seasoned investors. You meet all kinds of different vendors each time, insurance companies, title companies. There's always a different group of people here. And even though I've been involved in real estate since '99, every time I come to a meeting I learn something different. You could also find contractors here. It's just a really great way to network.
The benefits that I've gotten from GD REIA over the years is being able to tap into a pool of knowledge from experienced investors, experienced speakers that allow me to overcome any obstacles I might have from what I'm not familiar
In
with.
GD REIA, we learned that this is a team sport, and being a landlord requires quite a few people to help. In GD REIA, we found our accountant, attorney, property manager, realtor who furnishes the leads for the properties, and I believe the appraisers.
GD REIA in 2010 to invest. The whole team was there. I had a property manager, realtors who had deals, and now I have 4 houses that are all turnkey solutions. I've invested in private LLCs. I've even bought a note. So by joining an organization like GD REIA, you too can learn how to be a good investor.
We are an approved vendor with GD REIA. We've been with you guys about 4 or 5 years now, and we love networking with the members, and we're here to help. So anything that they need help with, you can find us here every meeting and ask us whatever questions you need to.